Alright, welcome back everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our second chronicle in the Mass Effect Legendary series. We are playing Mass Effect 2, and today should be a really big mission, I think. It's big for Shepard. We are going to finally go reunite with Liara, and we are trying to clear out our team-forming missions. So we're doing all the dossiers, and we want to knock out these missions for individual team members as well. That's the priority that that's what I'm prioritizing. I was trying to figure out how am I supposed to say that. That's what I'm prioritizing right now. So let's hit the mass relay. Okay, and then hop over to here. %0 discovered, so we should look at that. And actually, this makes me want to go real quick and check on the status of our research projects, because maybe we need to collect some more minerals too and get something else into research. Review. Shotgun damage, research that. Assault rifle, research that. Oh, that might be nice. Ooh, that's, so platinum is down. Yeah, we do need to go and do some mining. Okay, and then these two I can't select right now. Is there anything else? Armor upgrade, biotic damage, biotic duration. I've probably really badly neglected this area before. Okay, what about ship enhancements? Nothing available. Prototypes. Heavy skin weave. 20% health. Yeah, that'd be nice. Research that. Heavy bone weave. Shepard takes 50% less damage from melee attacks. Sure. Heavy weapon. Plus 45% heavy weapon ammo capacity. What is this? Effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon tech has rendered large-scale deployment of highly explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Normandy scientists have prototyped a modified version of traditional high-explosive rounds that is applied to a 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers per second, the round is devastating. Though a technically inaccurate label, this prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and its high explosive matrix generates an archetypical mushroom cloud on impact. That's interesting. Inflicts high damage with a large area of effect, very effective against armor, shields, and barriers. What's the avalanche do? Cryo round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. A cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate, a massive supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted objects. Normandy's scientists have found a way to apply this tech on a large scale by generating a Mass Effect containment bubble. This proof of concept large weapon tech is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It is nicknamed the Cryo Blaster. A mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted objects. Ordinarily, I prefer crowd control like this. I think it's the way to go. But in this game, I have, for instance, I took incinerating ammo instead of cryo ammo. So I'm going to actually research this instead. Okay. Codex updated. Now that should put us in a position where we need to
No messages for you, Commander.
do a little bit of mining, so let's go get a few of these places mined. Where am I at? Enter orbit. And start scanner. It's moderate, so escape. Rich.
Launching probe.
Badly needed platinum there.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay. Hit you
Probe
first. You
Probe
second.
launched.
Okay, that puts the planet at moderate. Should be a couple more spikes.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Yeah. This will probably deplete or put it at poor.
Probe launched.
Yep. Alright. Next planet. Uh-oh, did I freeze? No. There we go. Also rich.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Another. A lot of palladium on this one. I don't want more palladium.
Launching probe.
There we go.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're gonna go ahead and leave this planet because it's mostly palladium left. Okay, we're at 60%. This would be 80, so I'm missing one. I got this orbital ring, I got this orbital ring, I got this orbital ring. And this planet right here is the one that I'm missing. Oh, you know what? I should just stock up on probes. And that's moderate, so we're not going to fool with that. All right, let's go to Ilium. And I don't know, I'm planning on going after Liara, but I don't know what we're going to run into first. Ilium is a classic garden world developed to serve as entrepot between the Terminus systems and the Asari republics. To abate this trade, the normally stringent customs laws of Council space on product safety, proscribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilium is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Novaria. Ilium is one of the youngest Asari colonies, settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. Okay. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. That's interesting. Okay. How about we take the Cerberus crew? We'll just kind of put our cards on the table. He's a good people person, and she's an analytical mind. They're both Cerberus. We can show Liara, hey, look, this is kind of what we're running with right now, and show her that right up front. I hate manipulation. I don't like to be manipulated, and I don't like to manipulate others. So I want to be truthful with her. I think that's a show of respect and affection and love. All right, all of those things. I think that in real life also. And love, by the way, can be expressed in a number of different venues. Koine Greek has 7 different words for love because there's different kinds of love. There's brotherly love. There's the love of son and mother, you know, and then there's eros. There's the romantic love type. There's lots of different kinds of love. All right, hit accept. 3 points into overload. Purchase that. Jacob has 10 points because he's kind of, I wouldn't say he's in the doghouse, because I really do think that I just made a mistake in my judgment of him based on what the game was setting up. But he's just not that great of a teammate. You will be between those two. I like specialist. Oh, I auto-leveled up. Whoops. Okay. Miranda, I've already done, I think. Okay. Shepherd. I want to try that cane weapon. Huh. Okay. We'll just go with what the computer's giving them and exit that. Wow, pretty city.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Why do I get the free pass?
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the terminus systems.
So you could sign yourself into something forever.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Everything.
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
I don't know if I agree with this. Is indentured servitude slavery? Maybe it is. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't. I'm questioning. What makes it different than a job? Is there a contract? I was under the impression that's what it was. It's an agreement between one individual and another. You provide X, Y, and Z, and I will give you A, B, and C. What might not, I don't know if it's for life. If it's for life, is that the individual's choice, or does that lead to exploitation? See, those are the things I don't know. I don't know what's at play here. Are the contracts regulated? Is there a regulatory function happening? She just mentioned that rules are relaxed, but they're not non-existent. She just gave an example of drugs. They have to be labeled correctly. So there is some law in place, some sort of regulatory law. So I'm not going to go with this because I don't know that that's accurate. I don't know that what she's describing is slavery. Hey, you know what? Actually, if we click it, she'll probably answer it. Okay, let's do that.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
And see, that's historically accurate, real world. To my knowledge, that's how the Roman Empire operated for a really long time. Gosh, even the Bible, if you look at the Bible, there are rules for how the Bible, which was written during a time where slavery was dominant in the entire world. I mean, you could even say that a lot of the economy worldwide, no matter what culture you were in, revolved around slavery or this indentured servitude, depending on what culture you're talking about. But even the Bible lists requirements for how masters are to treat their slaves. So this is a bit of a loaded topic here. Now, I don't think we're talking about slavery. I don't know. It's interesting. This is why I like games like this. They will bring. I don't know if you could make games like this right now. we're starting to get away from some of the censorship and the really draconian sort of cloistered idealism of a few years ago, where there were certain topics, it was like a religion. There were certain topics that it was heresy if you were to broach that, and you would pay the price. The Twitter mob would come after you, or whatever it was, and it really was like a witch hunt, and people would get burned at the stake for not towing the religious orthodoxy of the belief system, of the dominant belief system, But we're starting to slide away from that, I think.
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nos Astra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nos Astra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Okay. So that was just already
Again,
a really
welcome
interesting
to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
introduction to this particular city.
Indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Okay. So, yeah, interesting intro into this city, because it made me question some things. I had to think about some stuff and find out, okay, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? What's the stuff that's behind these ideals on this particular planet?
And that by limiting the slave trade, the Council is violating their cultural rights. The indentured servitude market closed down 3 points, with representatives decrying the unwanted controversy.
Well, I wish I had not run my mouth and listened to that announcement, because it sounded like the developers at least are trying to paint something. They want to create a narrative for you, right? And how you think about certain things, and it's their world to create. So I wish I could have heard that in its entirety. This is probably a view. I'll talk to Miranda.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Okay, so it seems like the developers are wanting to paint the indentured servitude as an evil thing, and they're trying to show that this otherwise idyllic-looking culture and accomplished architectural and artistic representation of that culture has its own underbelly. I think that's what they're trying to show you.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. Pardon me, I'm on a call. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
I guess I should have let her finish.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard? You're Commander Shepard? I saw I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
What message were you asked to give?
Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
I'm glad to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
That's cool that the Rachni is going to play a role here. That's one of the great things about being able to import a save.
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
You were really comfortable walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to. And her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Something soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni war?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
What a cool piece of dialogue.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Noveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Holy... Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No,
I
wait,
remember
probably
her.
classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeus.
If I recall correctly, Miss Parasini, you owe me a beer.
That I do. Have a seat. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
I don't know. What can I talk about?
I'm working on a top-secret project, mostly putting together a team and doing research right now.
Sounds vague. No offense taken. I've been undercover enough to know how it goes.
What's up with her eyes?
Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Don't trust it. Look at the beer Gianna ordered. She gave me a note card under it. Shepard had to leave. Target saw me. Couldn't break cover. Asari merchant smuggling schematics from Noveria. Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? I can try. Well, where's she at?
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
I want advanced merchandise. I'll do some shopping. You're being watched. What do you sell?
What kind of merchandise do you carry?
The latest in biotic upgrades and omni-tool modifications. Very high quality. Sometimes I even get special items in. No promises, of course.
Wink, wink.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
I'm sorry. Everything I'm allowed to sell is on the kiosk. I have a few additional schematics and plans, but I'm afraid I haven't purchased a license to sell them here.
Does Nos Astra really need a percentage of this sale? Let's call it an exchange between friends.
If you're willing to pay, I can show you something. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parsini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me!
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
What about the schematic?
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
I'm not 100% whether we actually helped decide a good with that or not, or whether we just helped one party's interests over another. Okay, we got all kinds of goodies here. All kinds of goodies. Torso sheath. Shoulder piece. Well, I don't know if these are actually better than what I've got. This one would be nice.
This is valuable.
That. Bypass module doubles the time limit for bypass. Don't really need that. 20% tech power damage. Yeah, I think all of those are nice. Metagel. 30,000, that might be a bit expensive if I want to also get these. Power pack. Goes on the legs, okay. And we can go ahead and afford the Metagel.
Now what's this?
Alright, let's go back and talk to Parsini.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
I don't know what that means.
How long were you after this woman?
A few weeks, plus transit time. Not nearly as long as Annaleus. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
How How'd you end up on Novaria, anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
See, I think that's a bad approach to life. That there's a bitterness and a vindictiveness in that. I mean, I've got some shared history there that is extremely similar to some of the things that she said, but I never acted or behaved that way or felt that way. I did have my own experiences that helped to show me some things that have, I would say, illuminated certain social dynamics within my life experience, but they were more positive things that I learned, I would say.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around.
Man, something's really wrong with her eyes. They didn't animate that right.
Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
All right, Parsini. Alpha female. What do we got back here?
Who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exo suit-wearing employees. Genetic paradigms
Wow, there's
to consider environmental adaptive therapy.
a whole section back here.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Sana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. I'm lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot. If she lets us back in, I'll get it, I promise. If not, well, we'll just have to hope. Excuse me, I'm on an important call.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
The Council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
That's the whole point. Danger means more contract work for us.
Okay, so this is where you get a cap, basically.
You're sure?
The store's over there. And don't get cute. The whole place is monitored.
Oh, submachine gun damage. Can I afford it? Barely. Wow. I'll buy it. Oh, we need so many more credits, guys. There is stuff to get here.
Rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tuchanka.
Alright, we're broke. We got 13 credits to our name. Alright, so now I know where to come for some of that stuff, and what's this?
I'm telling you, relax. Vax will never notice a few missing pieces. No, I can't get in. Because it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. Eclipse mercs, some Justicar, I don't know. Nobody is ever going to see the extra merchandise, which is why we're going to be rich. I'm on a call.
Okay. Let's go back to where we were at.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
Holy
That's horrible.
smokes.
There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use.
You're not using biotics to touch things up, are you? Actually, I just tried to
Permanent neural scarring.
They'll never know you with the matron stage. Bad luck on the stock market. Debt piling.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if Shepard needs a certain renegade score to talk to these people, because they're all dealing with shady deals and stuff.
Talk to Indentured Tech to see if indentured servitude is the right career option for you. Remember, the only shame is in doing nothing.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed.
No Astra has recently received an unexpected visitor. In the form of a
Overlooking the
rare
trade
Justicar
floor. I
calling
think they said
herself Samara.
Liara's
Samara's
position was
familiar request for
overlooking
an interview, leaving it.
the trade floor. So that would be up here, if I heard that right. But if they said she was in the trading district, there's a slave broker. So, okay, for sure, the devs are considering indentured servitude and slavery to be synonymous terms.
It's okay, I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
What? This is an option? We don't have that kind of authority here. We don't even know how this culture works.
Have you made this Quarian your slave?
We prefer the term indentured servants. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
I mean, I don't know. The things that come to mind for me, the arguments that come to mind for me is if you find this to be morally reprehensible and you're like, it's all slavery, stop it, okay, maybe you can make a sound argument. I'm not arguing against you. But do you at the same time argue against sex work or a girl stripping to go through college? I mean, I would call those industries exploitive. Do you agree? Because what I'm finding is that there's a certain demographic, I guess, is that the right word to use? There's a certain group of people that the way they think is they get all up in arms over something like indentured servitude, but then they get all up in arms about there being laws against what they call sex work. You know, or things like that, things that they consider to be empowering or enabling, and they use terms like, well, on this channel I'm not going to mention some of these terms, but it seems like these two ideals clash with one another. If you're okay with one but you're highly against the other, and yet they both seem to be, they have the same base problem in that they're exploitative.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
So this just, going off her first statement, this seems like the methodology that you would just simply climb the ladder in this kind of a culture. And what is it that you're doing? Is it human trafficking? Is it, I mean, these people are willingly signing up to go do a job. Like, this Quarian is going to go do some software coding on AI architecture. And whenever she's done with that contract, she gets all these excellent references. How's that different from deciding to sign up to go to college? You know, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I might be missing something totally. I'm willing to admit that. I'm just having a real hard time seeing how this is super evil the way it seems like the devs are trying to present it. Or maybe the devs are just trying to present something where they're neutral on it and they're saying, what do you think? But I don't get that. I get the feeling like they are wanting to push you in the direction that this is evil.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Okay. Well, that's a smart play by you. Not willing to travel. Okay, whenever I signed up with the military, I was willing to travel. I wanted to travel. I wanted to get out of the country and go see other places.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, well, I don't have money, but maybe I'm talking on her behalf.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Ariana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only 2 I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
Let's go.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Alright. We have like 10.5 minutes left in this particular video. Let's bring Zaid. Actually, let's bring Jacob, and then when we do Jacob's mission, we'll bring Miranda on his also, because these 2 have some history. And we'll let them team up for each other.
Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
So this episode will probably go long.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with herbiotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
Yeah.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
Yeah, because remember, Miranda's kind of like a test tube baby. So they could be twins that are separated by decades. As far as, exactly what she said, they don't share the birth date. But you look at their genetic code and it's exactly the same.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things to...
You'll die next! They've seen us.
Get down!
Got him!
Oops.
Contact drones! Get ready to fire!
Couldn't seem to fire it. Wow. Gotta admit, that's kind of cool.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
Oh no, that was Miranda's
Hang on, I've got one
legs.
of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
All right, so just to give a brief explanation, the reason I took that renegade action was because that was going to be a firefight no matter what. Nothing was going to stop that. Well, if it's going to be a firefight, it's us or them. Kill them all. You know, it's really simple calculus in my mind. Never gave her age. Why'd you take her?
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made, I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
Sounds like your friend Niket might be in some trouble.
If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
Nothing like a nuke in an environment like that, huh?
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Okay.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right. They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
Target!
Hostile combat zone! Watch the fire!
I'll take. Oh, nice. More submachine gun damage.
Incoming!
can't charge without a plan. I thought I had one, but I couldn't take cover behind the boxes like I thought I could. And it was actually a staircase. And the timer just went off.
Big activity. Heading to cover.
Moving to dark heel.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Come on over. On target.
Man, the aim is weird. There we go.
Light him up.
Come on over.
Ow.
Target down.
This is valuable.
Matted shell capacity. Okay, we're looking for orange, white, orange. That one. Then orange and blue. Orange and blue. That one. White, orange, blue. There we go.
Trouble behind us.
Get over here.
Divert everyone except my guard from Niket. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana. One less!
Get down. Enemy drone. Get ready to burn. Son of a bitch!
Not enough ammo, okay.
Get ready to burn! Come on over!
Get to cover!
Incineration ready! Come on over!
Not gonna survive that. Couldn't get a shot off. That's like this game's version of a stun lock.
They've seen us. Watch for the drone.
Overpower shields, and that's it. Okay, so.
Now let's finish you off.
Oh, Miranda's down.
Coming.
Man down! Deploying combat drone!
We can cut down through the cargo line.
Moving to cover.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Taking cover!
Taking cover.
Head down!
Hostile truck. Oh.
Traveler, fire!
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that.
Gosh, I hope you
Damn
didn't.
it, why won't the thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
We won't know anything until we find Niket.
and then I'll have a word with this Captain Inyala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we...
Dang it.
Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
I wouldn't actually do this. I would maybe go with this one right here. But I want to uncover the dialogue.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
No, she's right. You should have called her.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money?
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
That was kind of funny.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah. I don't think we can solve this peacefully. But I like to make the offer. I think you're wrong if you don't at least make the offer. Usually.
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end.
Yep.
This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket. I'm going to miss you.
I probably should have stopped that one.
I was tired of talking anyway.
So was I.
Yeah, that wasn't
spotted.
really competition.
Mind over matter.
Alright, what we got here? Everybody's got a barrier up. I don't think you do anymore. Oh, you do.
Hostile combat drone!
How are you feeling now? I can't really tell.
Your body will crumble.
Okay, you're down to armor. And I don't really have anything. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want charge. Still got armor. Not now. Come on. Target. Good grief. You gotta be farging A kidding me.
My mind.
Have a nice trip.
Golly. Okay, just got into a corner. Nice. Alright, what do we have out here? You can pull him.
Incineration ready.
Combat drone. I've got him!
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
This locket has a picture of an Asari and a human man. It doesn't look expensive, but likely holds sentimental value. Deliver the locket. I want to collect ammo. Okay, I think I'm full.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
I kind of take it back that I should have done the Paragon thing there. I think it's her call to make. These are her people, her friends, her past history, her past relationships. I didn't even see it coming. I mean, I don't think I would say this under... It's too soon to say something like this.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why did he make me kill him? He could have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But he just stood there. The only loose end. He knew what I'd have to do.
Maybe some part of him regretted what he did, and he wanted to atone somehow.
You atone by fixing your mistakes, not by committing suicide.
You did what you had to do, Miranda. You're not responsible for his death.
I mean, I don't agree with that.
But it's not my fault. It's not even Niket's, really. My father takes the blame for all of this. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted, but there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
I think this one's the best answer.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
I would normally say if you say so. I mean, that's the I guess personality that you've seen from me throughout this game mostly, is that it's their call, right? Don't interfere in other people's lives, that kind of a thing. But in this case, I think she might regret. Look, whether it goes good or whether it goes bad, if she goes over there and talks to Oriana, she's going to learn information that's going to give closure one way or the other.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family, a life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
They don't look exactly alike. I remember this too, so I must have done that whenever I first played this. I must have gone that route and encouraged her to go talk to her sister. Miranda's sister and her family successfully placed at location redacted. Mother's new job pays well enough to ensure comfort and ease. We'll keep Oriana under observation for her safety only. Miranda Lawson is too valuable to Cerberus, and Oriana's well-being is easiest means of procuring loyalty. Miranda remains loyal to Cerberus and now trusts Shepard. Bionic body slam that inflicts massive damage. Nice. She's got a new outfit, so that'll change the colors. I'm guessing black and red. Gain some machine gun damage. We gain some more credits. We're going to want more credits too. We got more stuff to buy there. And more missions to accomplish, but that'll take place in the next episode. It just alt-tabbed me. There we go. Alright. I'm not moving from this location lest we accidentally start another event or something. Oh, we got an Asari dancer over there on the table. That's funny. It was funny for me. I went to go save and I was like, what the deuce? So, anyway. Save. Create new save. Alright, guys. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in the next episode where the story continues.